queen on the free. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything. The mother fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Right back to Flowers they go. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running once more with Henry. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He goes to the hurry up here. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Burrow now on first down. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. At the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Finds him over the middle. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Let's go.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
11 up. Here we go. 11 up. 180.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
This connects with Higgins. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Gun.
On third and goal, here's Burrow.
No.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Jackson on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Down to the 10. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Now they'll try the extra point again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Ravens 7, Bengals nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Samaje Perine on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
Oh, I thought we banned speed boosting coaches. Okay.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Here's Henry running left. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
A gain of 16 yards.
On first and 10, it's Henry. He's still going at the 30. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Now here's Lamar. Complete out to the right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, Alpha, it's a lot. What?
Trying to get outside with Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. From the gun, Jackson. Finds the in route, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Luke knocks it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, this is Piran. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. First down, Burrow to throw. He's going deep this time. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Cheeks away from one.
Oh, you're such a bitch.
Does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw for Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Took off with it again. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now it's Lamar. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
McPherson's kick is good, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those 3 should pay dividends.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
This is their coach.
Back play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase.
That's not where I want to throw that ball.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Dot.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
180.
Burrow from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner out. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Working quickly
love
here.
No, we changed.
First down, Ravens.
On 1st down, Jackson finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Got his target, that's Lane. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Heads out on the bootleg. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Yep, straight to a
Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Henry. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time?
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And it looks like they'll give them about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Here we go.
Offense to the line fast.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. And they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd
Preston,
and
I
7.
fucking dare you.
Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Stop.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get Roquan Bar.
Here we go.
A give now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. No place to go. Ravens take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Punt team on the field.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Couple of big yards on the right side. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Finding Flowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's another
Flowers they go. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11, gun. Stop, 11, right 80. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. It's completed right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
That's good.
Gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
Here we go.
We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to the well again. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's get set. 11, stop. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Gun.
Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down.
still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Real quick, ready? Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
13. Hey, hey, middle. Sit up.
Looking to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more